Were you there to hear the evil murder of Daisy?
No,
No,
Oh,
he started describing it and then he
Mm-hmm.
just fucking died.
it was very
okay.
anticlimactic.
Well, okay, here's how it goes. Um, as Trix steps into the doorway and alights her rapier with the electricity, it distracts Daisy, who had come in to cause havoc in Farida's tailor shop. And as she looks back over her shoulder to look at Trix, um, uh, Farida takes the opportunity and stabs her right in her neck with her sewing needle, and a bunch of blood comes spurting out of her jugular, and she collapses on the ground. And Farida cries out, "Oh fuck! Oh my silks! You stupid bitch!" and kicks her in her dead belly. And you got to witness a kind of cold-blooded, awful murder in the streets
Yeah,
of
Frida, I
Aliana.
had it.
Here we go.
Damn.
All right, here we go, everybody.
Like, you weren't quick enough.
We got dead commoners. Turn 3. Let's do it.
Yeah, and it wasn't even
All right,
you
well,
guys.
well, if that's the route we're taking.
No hostages, just immediate dead.
Yeah. Crit to the throat. Okay. Yeah.
One airship,
Yeah.
please.
Nah,
I'm
those
here
are
for the
stolen,
airship.
bribed, or bullied.
Yeah.
That's how you get those.
Yeah, Landry, you're up. What are you doing? What do you
Alright.
you haven't really seen any of the chaos, but maybe you can hear some of the chaos from some of the other shops.
Um,
Well, there's the dude approaching you too.
He's right
Yeah.
next to you. He doesn't. You can tell right now that he's not intent on you. It looks like he's trying to go into Hrothgar's shop.
I see. So he doesn't have like a weapon drawn or anything, then.
Nope.
All right. I can hear. I saw what was going on. I can hear what's going on. So I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to quell this. I live here.
I live here, bitch. This is my neighborhood.
I will make a diplomacy check with him.
Oh, okay.
A boring old diplomacy
I'm
check.
just gonna try and talk to him. I
What
respect
are you
that.
going to say? I live here?
Yeah.
Is he a Knoll or a Leonin? He's a Leonin, isn't he?
He's a knoll.
Oh,
He's a
interesting.
Knoll, okay.
He's got more of a canine look
Cool.
to him. That's cool. Good color scheme. That's fun. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to say, listen, you need to tell your friends. You need to gather them and get them to stop. I don't think you realize that you put your lives in danger, and then um, I'm going to make a diplomacy check with my stuff. Oh my gosh. Love it. I'll take a 10, DM.
Classic.
All right.
And that's what I would have asked for too. I liked it. I like it. I like that.
Oh,
I got
I
a 10.
wanted the 10.
I would have. Yeah, I would have been upset if it wasn't a 10.
Yeah.
He spends half of a second to look at you, and you think that he is considering whether he should ignore you or just shove you to the ground. But he chooses to ignore you and does not respond. You've spent two actions now. You have one more action. Or did you? No, you did a diplomacy. Did you do anything before that?
No, I just because he walked up to me, so I
Yeah,
just.
exactly. Okay, so you have two actions left, so you can.
Okay, cool. I was curious how like a skill would play out as a. So when he decides to walk past me, I say this pre-action rude, and then I. What sends a. What would send a message here?
Cold-blooded murder.
Like
Pirate life for me.
the murder hobo in me is like, I really want to kill these.
Feels like we gotta defend the town at this point. You know what I mean? It feels like it's not murder hobo, and
Yeah.
if we're just trying to help
Yeah.
people out.
I won't. Yeah, I'll make an effort. I will use tremor sign to
Okay.
convey to this dude because I think they should be able to interpret it. That I'm a spellcaster. So it says you send a series of tremors. So we're on the same patch of ground. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming that I can just kind of send it right to him. So the target was in range connect to the same body of Earth. The vibrations each target through the ground. You need either a line of sight or. So I sent a vibration communication to him. And by vibration, I mean like a literal vibration through the Earth. We know strong magic. I'm telling you, get your friends to stop. And I send that through the thing. And I don't know if that would be. If I'm cheating there by maybe making like a secondary diplomat, or is that an intimidation?
That would be intimidation.
Oh gosh. I don't even...
Did anybody else lose their like hotbar, convenient little hotbar thing?
Click on your character.
I did. It's not showing up.
Double click on your character.
I did. It just brings up my character sheet.
Mine's still there.
Could I add a circumstance bonus to
Click
that?
away from your character and then re-click your character.
Yeah, definitely. The tremor signs is going to give you a +4 to your intimidation.
Love it.
I'm just gonna
If
reload.
you give me a +1, I would have been happy, but +4, I'll definitely take that. I'm gonna add. Okay. Interesting system. Okay, and we'll roll. I'm
Ooh.
trying.
Okay.
I think
I've heard you can add in circumstance
All right.
bonuses.
Then
There
I'm
it
just
is, I
going to
got it.
do a will. I'll say that's not high enough. So he's he definitely looks this time he takes you more seriously, and as you shake the ground under his feet enough for him to at least have to like get his footing, he reconsiders his actions. He looks over his shoulder towards Shazia, and she doesn't like look back at him, and he sort of, you can see a little bit of fear overtake him on his face. Gorham.
Sorry. No, don't look at that.
All right.
I'll move over to here.
Okay.
Boy, get away from me, boy. And then I gotta
He
look
looks
and see
at
if
you and he's like, "Yep, I am. I am getting away." And he's
Get away
turned.
from the boy.
It's not his turn yet, but he's turned to walk away.
I'm good. I am doing job.
H21.
Has anyone actually punched anything yet? No, right?
The shopkeeper
Not that I
stabbed
can
that
see.
one stupid bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
but
can't
he
see
didn't.
that.
You didn't see that. Yeah, that was way.
Yeah, so basically everything's just fine to HK21, H21, not HK21.
Yeah, yeah.
H21, and he's just gonna mosey on freaking over and go inside there.
Do your job. You're like, I have a job
Yeah.
to do, and I am
Excuse me?
doing it.
Do your
Excuse
job.
me? I'm gonna go right in here, and then I'm going to talk to the owner, whoever's in here.
Yeah, Hrothgar is in the back hammering out a plate, part of what he's building for Gorham. But Rashid is standing there and he's like, "Oh, it's the nice robot man. Come on in. Hey, oh, you've got a very good haul today. How was the walk?"
Rashid
Yes, that is I.
Walk
You are H21.
was uneventful. I have
Oh.
brought the iron required for Gorham's plate.
Oh, wonderful. And as we agreed, here is the silver piece for the haul.
The coin. I appreciate your delivery.
You delivered, but you'll get it. You'll figure it out. You're a good one.
Oh.
You know, this reminds me of a time when I was, well, I wasn't quite in the War of Darkness, you know, but I served with some of your kind, and they are the most brilliant. And he starts going on into a long story about 45 years ago. Or however long that
Amazing.
was, 35 years ago.
Rashid, you truly are a man of mastery.
If
Please
you-
tell me
if-
Rashid's like 23.
Yeah, he probably is. He's a human, and Hrothgar definitely is much older than Rashid. Um, yes, that was age 21. Bogwin.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I did.
Aloysius.
Alright. Aloysius is gonna go ahead and move him up a little bit here. Just to right there. And then Aloysius is gonna go ahead and cast himself a cantrip.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'm gonna cast myself an Inspire Courage spell.
Oh. It looked like you were like aiming something at Shazzy.
Oh, that's just two of my actions. I got another action.
Oh
left.
no!
All
He's
right.
got another action.
So I inspire courage to myself and my two friends up there because I believe they were in the 60 feet diameter.
For sure.
So that everybody gets a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against the fear effects.
Sounds like an advertisement. And then you get a bonus to this and a bonus to that.
And then, so I get 3 actions, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did each of those take? Yeah, each of those took 1 action each. Yep.
Yeah, some spells take 2, but that one did not. Where
Yeah.
it says cast time, that's how many actions it takes.
Got it.
There we go. Okay, cast time
Got
one.
it.
One
Okay,
action.
that makes
Awesome.
sense. Alright, wait, okay, so hold on, let me check this real quick then. Ooh, so this kit costs 2. Whoops. Okay. I see now what the problem is.
We're learning.
There's also spells that have a variable cost, like Magic Missile.
Yeah. And a lot of summoner spells, like a lot of spells cost 2, but some summoner spells cost 2 unless they're like your summon is using them, and then they
Right.
cost
Yeah, that makes sense.
1. So you can like squeeze out 4 actions.
That's cool. Alright, so I'm gonna use my last action to just do shield then. As
Nice.
a cantrip, to give myself a +1 circumstance and bonus to AC.
So I was looking at this. It's like nerfed from 5e. It just counts as having a shield that you already used the raise the shield action. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what it says. You can use shield block reaction with your magic shield.
Yeah.
Hardness
I
5
also
is
think
cool.
I have an actual shield, but it's just made of magic.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and hardness 5 means that it's gonna negate 5 damage just like straight off the top of whatever hits you that you block.
Sick. Okay, cool.
If
And
you use
then-
your shield block reaction.
Yeah, if you block, so it would, what would happen is, say somebody hit you for 10 damage, okay? And you use your shield block reaction. Hardness removes 5 damage from that 10. So
Yeah.
you have 5 damage. Now you have to allocate that damage, split, determined however you want, between the shield and yourself. So you could allocate 3 damage to the shield, and then you would take 2 damage.
Just to keep the shield around for another turn. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
That
'Cause
would
the
be like a
shield-
normal shield, though, right? This one says
Works
after
the
you
same.
shield block, this spell ends, and you can't like your
Yeah.
shield. If
Yeah,
you use shield
yeah.
block, you lose the shield no matter what.
But you still would only take 2 damage.
Oh, I can use it as a
Got it.
reaction against the magic missile spell. That's cool.
Right, it blocks the magic missile spell. Okay.
What does heightened mean? Is that just by spell level?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
cast
that's
it at a
the
higher
spell
level.
I see it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay. I'm back to liking this game.
This is a much better system, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
can do stuff.
This is really superior. Yeah.
It's not just like running up and bonking, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
There are
Your turn feels like you're doing something, and like it doesn't matter if you fucking have to wait a whole bunch of time because everyone's doing something cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
remember you guys up here, Gorham and Landry, you guys have the Inspire Courage.
I will remember.
So you get a
Yeah.
+1 status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects.
Is that for me too, or am I inside?
Are you in 60 feet? I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't
Does
see
it
you.
say that he has to see you or just hear you?
It's
Usually
me
with
playing
Ar-
It's me playing my violin is to cast the song, to cast the
No, I
spell.
Did you
I
put
think just
Inspired
do-
Courage out here? Oh, you did.
Yeah.
All
like
allies
it
in
only
the
has-
area. It just says all allies in the area, so it doesn't look like you have to see
Yeah.
you or anything.
So
We're
yep.
not far away from
You
you.
get
I
it.
already are.
Yeah, you're
I can
inspired
see
too.
you. Is he within 60 feet too?
Yes, he is.
I'm right here.
Shit, did I get everybody? That's awesome.
Let me just
Fuck
think.
yeah.
wish
Alright.
I wish
Yeah,
there was
it's
an
now
Oh,
not just
no.
barely.
No, he's 65.
Okay, wait. Then I moved right here.
Okay, perfect sense.
I just wanted to make sure, because if it's a magical effect on me, I don't actually know what that is, and I rejected it.
You rejected
Fair.
it.
Yeah,
Uh,
until you tell me, like, something's up. I don't know what you do, man.
All right, well,
Something weird happened.
you're just hearing the sound of my violin, and it's
Yeah,
just making
and
me
it
feel
went in my
inspired.
body, expelled.
No,
Through
it's
the
not.
vent.
It's inspiring. It's just you're just inspired by his music. You
Okay.
find his music.
No magic or anything like that.
What you find
that's
is
good.
that you are tapping your foot inside
Oh.
there, and you're like, "What is this new feeling? Oh my god! I hope this doesn't awaken something in me." What?
The tempo seemed to be rhythmic.
I couldn't help but to tap a toe to this one, Ted.
And it becomes Shazia's turn, and she's like, Dresdes tries to rule the world. How do you rule disorder? Disorder. Oh, something and something here. Yeah, she sings some more toxicity. Disorder, disorder, disorder. That part. And
I know what's going on here.
let's see what happens. Well, this poor Daisy girl is dead as fuck.
Yeah,
And
R.I.P.
Tusk is like, I did not come here for murder. I came here for disorder. And he's gonna like fucking run away. Trix, are you gonna stab him with your thing?
I don't have a reaction.
Oh, you don't. Oh, you don't have an attack of opportunity because that's not.
I'm
thing
the
you can-
only person here with attack of opportunity.
Got it. So I need to put that into my head. Okay, you guys hear some shouting. Trix, you definitely hear it, and Aloysius, you hear shouting from the apothecary shop. You hear the apothecary Shazia shout out, "What are you doing? Get out of here, Elmar! Stop! Those are mine!" And then you also hear more smashing and a loud bellowing sound of the Loxodon keeper of the magic shop saying, "Help! Help! There's an unruly in here. She's smashing everything." And do we have anyone else? Oh yes, Grok, the Knoll, who's been well intimidated. He's like, I'm out of here. Actually, I don't know what I was doing in the market today. I'm leaving. Every time you stride, do you stride one less foot?
No.
No.
Oh, that looked weird then.
Yes.
What?
Oh, that's right. It was right. It just looked weird. Okay, so he ran away. And again, you guys could strike him if you wanted, but I guess you're not. But Landry, you see that little rat boy come out of the alley again?
Mm.
He goes up to the wall here of the general store run by Khadija, and he pulls out a little bucket that's got some dark red liquid in it. You're not really sure what it is, but he pulls out a brush and he paints on the wall really quickly. He writes the word Zaz, and he makes the anarchy symbol out of the fucking A because he's so
Oh,
fucking
dude.
rad.
My God.
Dick.
And he takes the
1990s teen punks.
exactly. He feels real cool about himself. So cool that he just stares at his marvelous masterpiece for the rest of his round, and he's like, "I'm cool." Now let me make sure I got everybody. Those people ran away. That person's dead. Yeah, I got all the people. Shazia is still just playing her music, and we're back to Trix. What you gonna do, Trix? What you gonna do?
Trix has. I think I need the music to fucking stop, and I think that I understand what the fuck is happening here.
No disorder.
I'm running over here, and I'm gonna use my focus spell, Dimension Attack.
Uh-oh.
Dimensional Assault, I mean. So I can move half my speed, which is enough to go 10 feet. And then I make an attack roll.
Pretty cool. Really
15
cool,
hit?
actually. A 15. Does that hit Shaziel Zazia? I don't know if I made. Oh, her AC is 17.
The
Damn.
natural assault is cool.
She she definitely kind of ducks after your sword, and she kind of, as she's playing with her lute, she uses the back end of her lute to push her hand out of the way so she doesn't get touched by the electricity. But she keeps going, disorder, right in your face.
Rizad.
Dimension Assault was a single action.
That's
I
true.
moved once, so I'm just gonna attack again.
No.
You
Damn
got a
it!
15 again.
Yeah, but this time
You
you took
rolled
the
well.
-5, so
Oh,
Yeah.
cool! It auto does the penalty. Very
yeah,
nice.
that's cool.
Well, no, I.
No.
Oh, you clicked
selected
the one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
when your
Under
character is highlighted under strikes, I have the +7, I have a +2, and I have a -3 attack.
You also have a +1 from me.
So he still didn't
16
make
is
it.
not
No,
enough,
he
yeah.
needs a 17. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and yeah, she ducks out of the way again, but she's looking like, oh, gee, why are you attacking me? I'm just playing some awesome music. I guess you're not a music fan.
Stop your fucking music!
um, the shopkeepers that are still under attack are calling out, and actually Farida calls out, and she's like, Trix, where'd you go? Get this fucking body out of my out of my shop. Landry.
I think I'm in earshot with this mouse guy here,
Yeah.
and I will do a really exciting thing here. I'm going to get ready for this diplomacy check, because
Are you sure you didn't want to be like a diplomat or something?
yeah, I'm sure. I just
I love it. You're the
maybe it's just-
bard. The bard down here is like,
Violence.
yeah, violence.
I didn't attack anybody.
You inspired courage. You did a good support
don't-
role.
I think this robot doesn't even understand what's going on.
Yeah, you apparently need clear and direct communication.
I do.
I tell, hey mouse, your null friend. We got your null friend to leave. So you guys can go home safe and uninjured. You should follow him, or something like that.
Wow, let's get the charisma filter on this shit. Roll your diplomacy or whatever. Is that what it's called these days?
Yeah. And here we go. Okay, all right. I am just hitting like average, so it's consistent.
He's like, he turns around to you and says, Grok's a fucking coward. I ain't. And then he gives you a double bird flip. Little tiny rat bird flip.
I am gonna like pound my hand on Landry's shoulder and be like, lad, this is no the time for talking it out. They clearly don't want to listen.
I got the null to leave. So I'm gonna do the same tremor thing to him that I did to the null.
All right, then do your check.
All right. You want me to do the same thing as last time, or do you? Want
Do an intimidation check.
Okay.
If the target is within range and connected to the same body of Earth as you. Like what?
I love it.
It's very
So, the
specific.
Earth?
Do I add a circumstance bonus to it, or not? Or I'm good either way. Chris?
Say again?
Sorry. Do you want me to add a circumstance bonus to it like last time, or do you want me to?
No, you failed on
All right.
your earlier check.
All right. All right. All right.
Wait, what does this do?
Well, the idea is that like somehow it's just implicit that when you send a message through physical vibrations on a shared surface, and so they'll inherently understand, if I read the spell correctly, that I'm the sentence or something that I sent, which is like, and I'm going to send the same thing, like, we know powerful magic you should leave.
Cool.
And the idea, and I never thought about using it as a
You're trying to
more
scare
subtle
him
way
with
for
your
intimidate.
magic by shaking the ground.
Yes.
That's what
Yes,
he's doing.
I love it. Average. I hate it when I roll over 15 anyway, so this works for me.
He's like, ha, you missed. Got to do better than that.
All right. I think technically that was also only one action for cast time.
It was.
So, going to.
Now I cast Disintegrate.
I
warned you, Rat Kid. I only have one skill, and it's to fuck you up.
Just use sorcery points to like summon the strongest meteor swarm you can. I warned you. Okay. Let's do. What's the range on this? Sorry, guys, I'm kind of learning this.
We're all learning right now.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost them.
Now we're fucking talking.
Violence.
You hear your grandfather in your mind being like, Ray of Frost the motherfucker!
It's a spell attack, so I guess I have to roll for it.
You in the background. Summon an elemental that has a slightly different name from your other elementals, and then smash you into the ground.
Yeah.
Catatan, yeah.
Jeremy said he was going to name him Angelo, and I'm like, not Catatan? Catatan. Or Puritan. I like Puritan, too.
No, Puritan.
Puritan.
20 on...
Oh, that's your attack?
Yeah.
Because that is a hit on this urchin, on the child. Oh, 4. Look how it says cold damage.
Cold.
Oh, that's cool.
Damage. It's like, ow! Fuck you!
Ray of Frost is best served cold.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wow. Fuck. Deep cut. That's
a very literal effect.
It's like an ice burn right there. Ow.
Burn.
Yeah.
Are we gonna talk about how you named that mouse person Whiskers?
Well, AI did, but yeah.
AI did.
Alright, fair enough. Where's you know what?
Like, how'd you know that? Oh, it said down there, Whiskers takes more damage. Fuck.
I'm just walking, it's not a scurry.
Yeah, stop saying I scurried everywhere.
Where is Whiskers?
Scurry does kind of sound flattery, huh? You're like, I'm not scurrying.
I'm not walking like a regular guy, alright?
I'm not just cowardly going places. Yeah. I'm strolling, taking a stroll.
I'm gonna bash Whiskers with the flat side of my axe, which is to say that this is non-lethal damage.
I like it, because we know that some people are already dead. He's like, oh fuck, he sees that axe coming down with a 24, and he's like, it's going straight for his face. Roll out the damage.
What's his AC?
It's not 24, it's 15. Oh, you didn't do 10 above.
I was asking if I was that higher.
Yeah. Oh, he full on goes out.
I literally just bonk him over the top of the head with the flat of my axe.
Yeah. And he goes down, slumped. And the bucket of red paint that he had just sloshes over his body, so he looks like he's been completely fucking murdered.
That's funny. Alright, that's I'm gonna just make the last bit of my movement over to here. Wait, where's the alchemist shop?
The alchemist, that's way down south.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I will move this way then.
Yeah. All right. age 21. You definitely saw out the open door that was still open. You could have observed what went on, the ray of frost and then the axe bashing of the little rat kid.
Oh.
It was not lethal. That's an
It
improvement.
was non-lethal, yes.
Sorry, I'm getting food for my dog, but I will step outside and then look at Gorham and be like, query, are we apprehending this young rat boy?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
grab him.
Apprehended, not hurting.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
he'll get
More.
him over to the guards.
All I can do is shoot at him with these 2 pistols. And I will bring out my pistols.
He's already unconscious. You don't
Ah.
worry about it.
I will hold him tightly then. I'll go over
That's
to him
fine.
and grapple him, and then just hold on to him.
All right. You
Alright,
can
good,
tell
good.
that he seems to have been powered down.
Okay. His memory core is offline. I will have him in a nice bind for you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Aloysius, you witnessed as
Alright.
Trix tried to come and stop the music, and Shazia Alzazia managed to deflect her blows and then also scream disorder in her face a few times.
Alright, Aloysius is gonna take a sweeping bow down with his violin, and he's gonna go ahead and shred himself off a nice long note off that violin, and as he does, a small stone that looks almost sharp starts to emerge from the ground and float through telekinetic power, and he casts telekinetic projectile
Nice.
at the cat.
At this
Shazia.
delinquent feline.
Yeah, the delinquent feline, indeed. Yeah. So what do I do here?
You have to pick one of those telekinetic
Okay,
bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Bludgeoning.
All right. And now you can click the attack.
Attack. Yeah. Normal. Yeah. Public roll. Yep. Damn.
While she's doing her dance with Trix, she's a little bit hard to hit, and one of her dips and weaves manages to go outside the aim of your stone.
Alright, let me see what else I got going here. What's it? 30 feet. Okay, yeah, you're within 30. Okay, I will do guidance on Trix
Okay,
with my final thing here.
that's a 1 action. Yeah. Okay, good. And that gives Trix a bonus
Plus 1
to...
status bonus to 1 attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check.
Thank you.
Okay. That
That
might
brings
have
you up
helped.
to +2.
There
Yeah.
you go. Yep. Wow, and a bard is actually able to bard. That's cool. I actually get to give people useful additions to their shit. That's fun.
On this turn, Shazia Alzazia, seeing the end of her little display for Zaz. Did that work?
Yes.
Yep.
Goes, oh, I think I need to get out of here. Poof! And she sneaks away. Invisibility.
Oh, I hate her so much.
I can see invisibility.
That's a pain in the ass.
I can see invisibility.
Oh, well, that's good.
I don't like
Out
that.
here.
But she's obscured by the wall.
Magic,
So
guys.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, maybe I don't know. I don't know where I'm at. I'm still deep in the dark.
Trix, you're up.
+2, remember.
Invisibility.
Only to 1. You have to choose which one to add it to.
The fuck is it called? Detect magic is a
Cantrip.
pulse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be a timed pulse though. Like it might take time to cast it.
Oh,
You
this
can
is the
use the
expiration.
seek basic action to attempt to figure out an invisible creature's location, making it only hidden from you.
I did not add seek into my actions yet.
But seek just means do a perception check, doesn't it?
Probably. Kaboom! Damn it! My rolls have been so bad. I haven't rolled over 10.
Did she roll a stealth or what? No, there's supposed to be a DC, right? Do you remember?
I guess whatever her DC is, probably whatever her occult DC is.
Yeah, it's probably her. It's probably her class DC, isn't it?
You're right. It probably is, and 11 probably does not beat that. I don't know where I see that though.
It's on the main page.
It's on the main page.
It's right underneath of the saves, Fortitude, Reflex, Will, class DC. Like on the left side.
I don't see any on mine.
I wonder if yours is set up differently.
Yeah, I don't know if I did her properly though, or finished her correctly.
Under spell casting, I have spell DC on mine. Right, like arcane focus spells and spell DC. Arcane prepared spells DC. Base
There we
DC is
go.
already
Spell
10.
DC is 18. So
Yeah.
that's too high.
The base is already 10, so
Yeah.
if she had merely a +2 from something,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna get it.
Yeah. Yeah. So no. Okay, all done, Trixie? Or wait, that was what? One action?
Yeah. I'm just gonna huff and puff and go back to Frida's place.
Okay. And she's gonna ask you to get rid of this fucking body. You're not even sure what you want to do with a dead body. You've never had this particular problem before. Okay. Is there any... Oh, there's still this... yeah. Okay. On Shazia's Alzazia's turn, sorry. A guy comes out of the apothecary shop and he starts heading out south. He's running away, and his his pouches are full of what look like stolen herbs and stuff. And Tabitha, the homeless person that you guys encountered earlier, comes running out of the magic shop, being chased by the Loxodon magic shop owner, who seems to have gotten her hand on a wand she has and shoots a magic missile out, and it smacks Tabitha in the ass, and she runs off down the street. Unless y'all want to start giving chase, I was gonna suggest we drop out of initiative now. Any objections?
Yeah, I'm not giving chase. I just have the kid.
I'm good.
No one else here is actually paying for protection but Freda, and Freda didn't even fucking need it.
She fucking murdered the person who came.
Yeah, she killed that lady.
Yeah.
Oh,
But she technically only did that because she was brazen after you showed up in her door. Like, she knew she was saved, right? So she was like, I'm going to lash out. Otherwise, she would have ran away.
Well, what would she hit her with again? Just like a sewing needle?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
She would have
I'm
never
rejected.
done it without.
Yeah. But, yeah, so I guess we have two sort of puzzles or tasks that you can take care of. There's a dead body. Honestly, in this part of town, You could probably just drag her out into the alleyway and leave her, and someone else would take care of her. But it might be a few days or even weeks before that got handled. Or you can brainstorm some other way to handle her. And then you also have a knocked out rat kid, who
I mean,
yeah.
fire solves both these problems.
Oh shit! We just throw him in the back and light it on fire. It'll get rid of that trash too.
I'm just fucking around. I gotta get into Locke's mindset.
Guys, there's buttons down here. You don't have to type the /R.
Yeah, there's just the shape of the dice down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone? Other than Gorham, because he's an NPC?
What do we
I'm
roll?
not an
Exactly
NPC.
should
I have
we be
been
doing?
I have
have
been
this
party
boy
faced
now.
2 campaigns in a row. I'm not doing it again.
I have this boy. What shall I do with this boy? You said a guard, yes?
Aye.
Can we give him to one of his friends?
Guards!
I mean, we could, but do you know? Sorry, Scottish, sorry. Do you know who this boy's friends are? Do you know who he is? Because I don't, and I'm not looking for him.
He had the Noel friend. His,
He took off rather quickly. I don't think they're
mm,
friends.
all right, we'll give him to the guard.
We could wait until he wakes up. Bring him back to the inn we are staying at.
And how do you expect we explain what we've done to him when he comes to?
Well, if I am seeing, it does not matter.
We did warn him.
Honestly, I think the takeaway here is that I think this is H21's first actually coherent thought.
Yes, I am learning your ways and customs here.
He's learning.
I say we go ahead and just prop this little boy up against a wall, give him maybe a small pot of water, and leave him be.
Statement. I disagree with this.
I'm alright with it.
All things are up to discussion.
I
would-
say we figure out where this boy came from, and then prop him against a wall.
Well, if you got a way to wake him up, then wake him up.
I'll
I've
throw him in the
got
water.
God damn.
I'm certainly not going to waste water splashing on this little fellow.
Waste water? Look around you. Water everywhere.
Well, then go and gather you some.
Literally a pond, like right here, a lake or anything.
All right, I go and I fill up a little thing of water, and I come back. I put it. I throw the cup directly into the mouse's face. Well, time to wake up, all right.
Oh, what
You've
happened?
had yourself a frightful nightmare, haven't you, little boy?
Alright, lad. I've bonked your noggin something good, and I'll do it again if you don't tell us what we want to know.
Oh, wow. What do you want?
You fancy yourself an anarchist, do you, boy?
Whatever.
I'll tell you, as you grow older, you learn to stop mistaking nihilism for wisdom.
I don't even know what those words mean, man.
What were your friends and you doing here? Was you just tagging stuff?
Yeah, well, I came here to put this sweet sign of Zaz up here on this asshole's shop. Yeah, he caught me stealing a few weeks ago, and he deserves it, you know?
Now,
What do
was
you
it you were
care
stealing?
anyways?
Wait,
You're
is
not
that-
you're not even the owner of this shop. That guy's a stinky old knoll who happens to be around the corner trying to scrub this off the wall. He's like, "Shut up."
Now, whether or not that nice old man smells unpleasant is not for me to say. But I do not think that implies that he is due to be victimized in this way.
Well, I don't know about all that, but what are y'all gonna do with me?
Well, my friends here had different things on their plate.
Why did you come here to cause such a ruckus?
Well, listen, this place is a pretty shitty place to live and grow up, and Well, I
Yes,
used to come
very
and
shitty. Affirmative.
used to come and steal food from this guy, and one day he chased me off and threw rocks at me, and he hit me in the head pretty good. In fact, I still got a scar right here. And I thought I'd come here and show him what's what. You know, Shazia, she kind of takes care of us, and she, said she wanted to have a little show today. And of course, I like to take part of the show, and this way I get to put my art up, and I get to take a little revenge. That's all it was.
So what you are saying is, if I take care of you, you will obey me instead.
What does that mean?
I'm saying I have money and I can give you food and shelter.
I
Okay.
can also offer you one of these fine cigarettes.
The frog has
Yes.
nicotine.
He takes one.
Ash-
he takes one of your cigarettes.
Ash leaf cigarettes.
He takes one of your cigarettes, and
We're
if
wholly
you,
incapable of being good role models. In
Yeah,
any
Well,
I
boy,
know.
well, boy, what you're smoking there is a Witherwell Acres fine cigarette, right from the Gripply swamps.
Well, I don't know what many of those words mean either, but this is a fine cigarette, sir. Thank you very much. My name's Whiskers. At least that's what my friends call me.
That was an in-character chuckle.
It seems a little on the nose, if you pardon the expression.
Also in-character chuckles.
His nose does that little rat twitchy thing that little rat noses do. He's obviously not happy with all the rat jokes. But he seems used to it. The Isoki, or the rat folk there, definitely been mistreated in this city for a long time.
Well, my boy, I think we have everything you need if you'd like to come back and make yourself comfortable and maybe answer us a couple more questions.
Can I ask why you all doing this?
I do
Well-
not know any better. Seems like
past-
the logical conclusion. Sorry.
In past lives, it seems as though we were terrible people. So we're trying to redeem ourselves.
We
Oh no, what happened?
we kind of live around here, I guess. We don't try to absolve the trouble.
You guys lead him into the spores and pores, where you
You
get
don't
him.
know all our thoughts.
You get him.
Sorry,
set
I mean
up.
we do. But can I have a talk with Gorham? Gorham, can I talk to you outside real quick?
Aye, lad.
So if listen, we're letting someone that we don't know access to our thoughts by all of us going into this bar. We're basically giving him information and intel, and I think that makes us. I never thought about this before, but I feel like that kind of makes us vulnerable.
Aye, it does. But you gotta offer the balance of if he has. He's an idiot. We're gonna pull what we need from his. Fuck, dude, Scottish is hard.
You killing it, dude. You
Yeah,
got
it's
it.
good.
So hard.
Good.
We're gonna pull what we need from his mind, and then just don't let him take any of your deep thoughts. Not that he'll be able to use them. He doesn't seem much like a magic user, and his arm can't swing an axe.
All right.
It's good that you're thinking of these things, though.
Appreciate that. I'll go back in.
Yeah, as you all are walking in, I'm leaning over to the mouse boy and in the middle of a conversation talking about, well, the thing about a fine Witherwell Acres cigarette is that it has been dried for a period of over 6 months in the swamp sun. And I think you will find that this subtle mint flavor that comes out is quite accompaniment to the wine we're having this evening.
He looks up to age 21 and he's like, can I get something to drink? This is pretty dry.
Yes, absolutely. You can just ask in your head, and these things will bring them to you. Tell them it's on
What?
H's account.
In my head?
In your head, yes, affirmative.
Um,
You got spores in your brain, son.
We
you
all do.
guys realize that there's a new customer now, and there's sort of a Gorb, um, a Gorb tradition to bring new customers into the fold. It's sort of like hazing. And one of the other customers calls out and is like, Gorb, do the thing! Gorb, do the thing! And Gorb's laughs. He's like, haha, okay. And he gathers all of his spawns together into the room, and they all start to speak in unison, and they say, "We are Gorb. We are the Gorb." And then you guys start hearing it in your own mind, and you get this impulse. Now it's a weak impulse, but you feel the spores taking over your mind, and you want to join in the unison chant of "We are Gorb." And if you want to give in, you can just give in. But if you want to fight it, you can do a will saving throw, a DC 10.
This is exactly why no one comes here.
Yeah.
Yeah. This bar is wildly unpopular.
I absolutely just start shouting, "We are Gorb!
Yeah, me
We
too.
are Gorb!" to the
Out of-
kid right in front of me.
Out of time with everyone
We
else
all
somehow.
go.
All right. So Gorham and Trix choose to resist the urge and just laugh as pretty much all of the customers, which there aren't very many. There's like 2 or 3 others other than you, but everyone in the bar is saying, "We are Gorb. We are Gorb." And then Gorb sort of releases his control, and everyone laughs. He's like, "Ah, I'm sorry." And the poor rat boy, who was also taken over by Gorb, he's kind of fearful. And then, but Gorb explains. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, boy. I didn't mean to scare you like that. You see, it's just a spore field in here. It's the only way we can communicate with you. I hope you don't find it too unsettling." And the Whiskers sort of hesitates for just a second before sort of shaking his head like, "No, sir. No, sir. Can I have a drink, please? Like a beer?" And he's like, "I'll get you a strong mushroom ale. It's something that'll probably take that fear right out of your mind." And he comes back with a whole tray full of ales. Well, actually, it's our first day drinking at a pub, so let's hear what kind of drinks do your characters like to imbibe, if any.
Lantern oil. Fuck
Pretty
it, why
much-
not? Let's make something fun.
I like it. Anything oily.
It's actually pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
Screw up. Let's have fun with it.
I like
Lantern
it.
oil.
Lantern oil.
I noticed the lanterns in the corner. Please, a glass of that.
Gorb does not even ask, like, he doesn't even question, and one of the smallest of his spawns, who was actually only spawned a couple of years ago, so it kind of looks like a toddler, wanders over to the lantern and drains some of the oil out into a pint glass for you and puts it in front of you.
Type.
Do you drink it or do you just pour it on your head?
I don't know yet. I'll let other people order before I do anything.
You just rub it on your exhaust ports.
Ew.
I'm
Yeah, that
Trix
is
likes
too much.
honey mead.
All right, except it's mushroom mead.
Definitely mushroom mead here.
Everything here has got a mushroom flavor.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Bogwin
mushroom
drinks
mead.
mushroom. Yeah, the Aloysius Bogwin drinks mushroom whiskey for sure.
Mushroom whiskey. All right. Yes. You prefer the bourbon from the swamp, but you'll
course,
take
yeah.
you'll take desert whiskey.
It just hit me. We are barflies, and I love that.
Yes.
Did you say something about flies?
Nice.
Don't worry about
Well,
it.
down home, my mama frog, she's known for her fried chicken.
You just
Fried
Wow.
Get
you
out of
only
here,
made this
man.
character to make frog
Yeah,
puns,
that's it.
and for no other reason.
Fried chicken, huh?
It's great. You guys should have read his backstory. Uh, what is your nemesis's name? Ribitois or something?
Remy Ribetoire.
Ribitois. Like, oh, I was reading. I was like laughing out loud, just being like, "Oh my god, Ribitois! Oh my god." Yeah, Landry, what are you drinking? Did you say?
I was just gonna have a meat as well.
All
A
right,
mushroom meat.
all right. That's the drow
I'm an
flavor, I guess.
M&M. Mush.
You know what makes it mushroom mead? Is the
Mushroom?
bees
Mm.
instead
Oh
of
yeah, they
like
got like
getting
that crazy fungus on them.
they get some kind of like fungusy nectar instead of like from flowers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like mushroom spores in it. Everything's got spores in it. It's fucking good
I
shit.
like it.
Um,
Interesting. That's kind of cool
Gorham,
concept.
Uh, mushroom stout.
yes, the
So
stoutiest
good.
of the stouts.
I've actually had a mushroom whiskey, and it's pretty damn good.
Mm.
This
That's
guy,
good.
this place is basically like a craft brew and craft whiskey shop. Then, so you'll also notice that in the picture of Gorbin, he's got a bunch of shit going on in the background, and some of that is his mushrooms that are brewing and different casks that have been aging for different number of years, and so he's probably got several different flavors. And for those of you who have been here for a regular amount of time, you probably have your own like, oh, I know what I want. I want that. And he maybe that's what he does. He brings out a tray of what he expects to be your preferred beverages. And in fact, for those of you who come here a lot, he's gotten that he can kind of pick up on your tastes and your moods when he's reading your mind, and he can kind of already know what you want, which is nice. But you guys chat for a while. You talk to your little new rat friend. You learn that he actually, even though he's been out here in the Whisker District, he's from the Pride District. But his parents died several years ago, and since then he's been living on the streets. And he's tried different things, but he kind of likes the Zaz crowd, and he's been running with the Zaz crowd for 6 months, and that's how he got messed up here. He kind of opens up to y'all, but that's mostly what you learn. He tells you if you want, he can introduce you to some people in the Pride District, folks he knows from when he was growing up. They're just good people, he says.
Statement. I agree with this. I would love to know more good people.
So you guys are maybe making plans to go off to the Pride District
Yeah.
with age 21
Yeah.
and go meet some good people. When another person comes in through the doors, and you guys, those of you who live here recognize him. It's Terrywick T. Meadow. He scurries through the common room carrying in his arms his telescope. You recognize he often carries it with him, and a number of scrolls that he has in his arms, just loose scrolls kind of bundled up. As he pushes through, he mutters something unintelligibly to himself, but Gorb's voice rings out in your mind. "What's going on, Terry?" And Terrywick responds with, "Not now, not now. I think it's going to be tonight, and I need to get this set up real quick." And then he disappears up the stairs. Those of you who live here know he lives on the top floor, and he very commonly will go right up onto the roof and set up his telescope and look at the night sky. And it's at this time of the day, it's just the sun is just starting to set, so he's probably going to be up to his work. And maybe you also decide as it starts to get a little bit warmer inside that you might want to enjoy the chill night air, and so you go up to the patio, the rooftop patio, and finish your night there. Maybe after showing off the spare room and saying, "Hey, here's where you can stay for the night, Whiskers, if you want." And sitting up on the rooftop patio, let's see, did I write anything for this? No. Okay. So you're just enjoying, the evening slowly turns into midnight, and you watch the sort of purple sky with the sort of orangish glow of sunset disappear to an all black cloudless sky, and the night sky is just filled with myriad of stars and galaxies and constellations, and it's just such a rich sight to see in the night here because the sun, it's so clear out, and there's very little natural light, so all of your eyes sort of adjust and you can see the night sky. And Terry Wick has set up his telescope as usual. Most of you have probably had an opportunity, you maybe out of curiosity gone up there and taken a peek and look at some of the things he looks at. And you know that he talks a lot about some kind of convergence that's coming, and that he's always thinking like it's going to be tonight or tomorrow or something. So this is nothing new, him rushing in being like, "Oh, it's tonight, I need to get this set up." You're like, "Yeah, whatever." But tonight, something unique and interesting happens. You're all a little bit deep in your cups, so it's a little bit, at first you're not sure what it is you're looking at, but through the night sky, you see a shooting star, at least what you first think to be a shooting star. It's a something moving very quickly through the sky, and it's got sort of a streak of light behind it, making it easy to follow in the night sky, but you think it's sort of distant, and then after a moment you realize, oh wait, that's actually much closer in the sky than a shooting star would be. You can actually follow it, and it's maybe going slower than a shooting star as well, even though you can see it in the sky. And it arcs all the way over the city of Aliona. You watch it come out of the west and fly over the city. You're starting to make guesses of what it might be. Maybe it could be an airship of some kind. There's a couple of those docked in the north. And as it passes over the center of the lake, its flight path, as it were, goes a little bit erratic. It's no longer just arcing through the sky, but it sort of jerks back and forth a little bit. It even stops and kind of hovers in the air for a moment. Before, with a violent jolt, it shoots out of the sky and comes crashing down into the pyramid. Or one of the largest pyramid, and I don't think I uploaded this, but I had an image for this, so give me a second. We'll call this one Crashing Pyramid. Add a page, add an image, and let's get it. Oh, I didn't download it, I don't think. Let me grab it. Why do I have so much AI art? Oh, there we are. Haha. Boom. Show players. There we go.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh.
Nice.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, and
Hmm.
you guys see this in the night sky. It's sort of the middle of the night, so not a lot of people are awake, but you all are. And you see this come flying out of the sky, this sort of shooting star come crashing into the pyramid, and then Terrywick with his telescope, he says, "Come quick, look at this!" And you guys scurry up, and you're able to each take a little peek. But from this perspective, on top of the spores and pores, you can see over the walls, and you can see the actual where this object impacted the pyramid. And what you see is there's a hole now in the pyramid opening up. You can't really see what's inside there, but you can see a small spherical clockwork kind of ship maybe, or device that has an open door on it. And one of you, I don't know who it is, but one of you's looking through at the moment, and you see a automaton step out of the ship, look around, and then enter into the hole into the pyramid. And I think that's where we're going to end the first session, with our initial incident, the pyramid crash.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I want to go see what's. I want to go see what's
Nice.
going on.
Anyone want to go to the pyramid?
Yeah.
I absolutely want to go to the cool pyramid.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, not really.
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah. Bobby's not feeling out.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I think next week or next time, hopefully maybe next week, we will go to the pyramid.
Yeah, I'm
Hell
down.
yeah.
Sweet.
Hell